Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Hope you had a good week so far. Thanks for tuning in to the Unsigned Showcase. We've had an exclusive review to come through this week from a brand new band to the channel, which is really dope. These guys are actually from a place called Massapequa, which is in New York. I've never heard of that place, and I even had to look up how to pronounce it properly. It's a really cool word to say, Massapequa. I really like that one. This band is called Year of Confession. It says on their Facebook, they're a metal and hardcore music band rooted in rock. Songs that depict trying times and inspiration. Well, there's no better time for that at the moment. They've said here that this single we're going to check out today is called Unbound, and it is about letting go of things from the past that prevent you from progressing, facing life's uncertainties and forcing yourself to confront the future head on. Musically speaking, there are aspects of this song that we consider to be a throwback to an earlier era. So, a bunch of cool stuff going on in there. This is their only video on their channel. Usually when there's a new band to the channel, if they've got anything else on their YouTube, I like to dig around and see what's going on, see some stuff from the past. But this is their only vid, so that's all we've got to do today. But it's a nice long track at 3:44. As I say, it's called Unbound. It's got an official lyric video. Let's check out these guys. Nice bass. This riff. Solid as a rock is what I would describe that one as. Had everything going on in it. super nice. Kicked off with the bass, which had a super tone, dirty, nasty, grisly, with a great high end that cuts through the guitars as well. You could hear the bass the whole time. And that's not could always be said for this kind of music. It was always guitar heavy back in the day, and the bass was just kind of in the background, but it was right up front, heavy and loud in this one, sounded great, and had a couple of sections where it was just bass, which was really nice. Guitar sounded great, really loved that. Really cool riff that was. Went great with the vocal as well, with the shouting group vocal, and there was loads of different vocal bits like that where they had, you know, the lead vocal, the just shouting stuff, but with extra layering to make it heavy, like a group vocal kind of thing. We had the singing stuff in there as well, but even on that section there was extra layering with the heavy stuff, which I'd like to hear. Gone are the days, in my opinion, where you just have one layer of raw vocal and that's good enough, because the guitars and the bass and the drums sound so big nowadays, and the mix is so heavy in that way. To have just a single layer of vocal is just not enough. And I love to see it now that we're seeing pretty much all bands, to be honest with you, very often at least, bands doing a bunch with the vocal in terms of layering, some bits having distortion, some bits not, you know, reverb on certain sections and things like that, to just add effects, add layers, add depth and power to the vocal section to keep up with what's going on with the rest of the music as well. Really cool. Thought they did great. Drums sounded amazing, and the drummer did an excellent job of keeping up the energy. It was a high energy track, nice bopping around in there, but he did a great job of moving each section into the next one. I could move with the whole track, and it felt right to move in from one section into the next, because the drummer let me know, or the drummer just did the right things at the right time to move those sections smoothly and in the right way, and have a dynamic shift between those high energy sections and then into that breakdown. And what was it these guys said? I mean, they said they were pretty much everything metal, hardcore, and rooted in rock, but all of those elements did come together in this track. We had some metal stuff with the riffiness on the guitar, the heavy drums and the double bass. They had the breakdown section, which was really hardcore-y and heavy on the mic as well at that point. And then we had some rock sections with the vocal, with the chorusy stuff and the singing vocal as well, and it was kind of a bit more rock edge as well. So they're bringing three really cool genres together, but doing a nice job of blending them all together. It doesn't sound like, here's a metal section, here's a hardcore section, here's a rock section, and they all kind of, you know, don't quite fit together in the right way. They just, as I say, the drummer did such a great job of just moving us from those sections to each section really nicely. So yeah, great job. For a lyric video, it was absolutely great as well. You know, that's as good as it gets for a lyric video, pretty much. I'd love to see the band though rocking out, and hopefully they'll be back again in the future with a, you know, a proper music video, because we do expect that now from underground bands as well. It never used to be the case that you could expect a high quality music video from an underground band, but times have changed, and you know, underground bands have got access to that kind of stuff now. So I'd love to see the band rocking out and doing a performance video as well. That would be really dope. Well, I've really enjoyed it. Got straight on board with these guys. They've got a nice classic metalcore edge to them, but as I say, with all those other bits going on, rocky stuff, more metallic edges as well in there as well. Very cool. So welcome to the show, guys. I've enjoyed that very much. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of my listeners that are like that as well, because we're all 40 plus old school kind of classic metalcorers as well at some point, and this stuff, you know, always scratches an itch. Very cool. So hope you've enjoyed being on the show. We'll see you back again soon as well, hopefully with another cool video. But that's it from me today, guys. Going into the weekend, we'll be back for the Monday grind. Man, the Monday grind is going so strong. We got so many bands coming, and it's actually, you know, really propelling the channel on now nicely. So I'm really pleased that we're, you know, an avenue of the internet and on YouTube where extreme metalers can come every week and get a dose of what they love. Very cool. So we'll see you back on Monday. Hope you have a good weekend. Cheers, guys. Bye.